Late night prop making greetings to y'all, YouTube haunters. Pragaspeed here. So I'm out in the garage late, working on some props. Some of these I've already shown you. Most of these I've already shown you. Got a dead dog. Got bitch in a clock. But that's not what I'm here to show you today. I wanted to show you some skulls I'm working on. I'm sure you've all seen my 3-part making skulls tutorial. Listed by Forbes as one of the... Actually, that's total bullshit. Many of you probably haven't seen it, but if you haven't, go back and check it out. So here's 4 new skulls. 2 of these are not for my haunt. This one and this one are for my buddy Mike Lawley, who's doing a pirate-themed haunt. And it was kind of fun to do a couple more exaggerated characters, because I think, you know, pirates is a more fun theme than mine, to be sure. And I had some extra black hair off of a horse doll that I had taken apart, that I was able to use for eyebrows and a beard, and latexed on there quite heavily, which is why they look so greasy. So those 2 are I'm not too happy with the way I should have carved into the foam skull to give that eye more room to sit back, so it's kind of sticking out a bit, but whatever, it's a monster. Homemade Fimo teeth on these guys, and you know, they're kind of fun. And then this guy is for my buddy Brian Pelkey. Both of these gentlemen, Mike and Brian, both helped come paint wall panels for me the other day, so in part this is a little thank you to those guys. This is one. These 2 are with dollar store skulls, but this one I started with a skull from my skull mold. As you can see, I used my 5-minute epoxy and blood and leather stain trick here for the gore that I've detailed in a previous video. So that's that guy. And then here's one I just made for myself, again using my own skull mold. All these, I should mention, like in the tutorial, I'm using epoxy sculpt to sculpt my facial details, and then doing toilet paper and latex after that. Painting using a number of techniques. Unlike in the tutorial, I actually airbrush a lot of these props. And one of my favorite new tricks is to use a lot of leather stain on the eyeballs itself, which gives them a nice dead look. Sometimes I airbrush in there too. And then I had this wig that I found at a garage sale, and I just had been looking for a place to use it. So it's going to be on this girl. Now, so what this prop is, this is a head that's going to be on a jumping pneumatic mech that's behind a window. So you'll be walking through, and one of the panels has a window on it that looks like a mirror because there's no light behind. And this gal springs up behind it, and there's a strobe and a really loud scream. And that's how she's going to be used. So it just needs to be something very light. Going to be mounted on a piece of PVC or something like that, and she'll just spring up. So I think she looks kind of cool. So there it is, 4 new skulls. Just in case you all thought I wasn't doing anything, being a lazy hunter. So now that this is done, I will never again leave a commissioned piece so close to Halloween. And I don't know if I'll do commissioned pieces ever again, to be honest, but now that this is done, I can just sail straight ahead and get my haunt done. I have a month or less than that, and lots to do. So in the meantime, hope you're all doing well with progress with your haunts, and best of luck to all of you. Talk to you soon.